me are sweet as roses in the morning. You to me are soft as summer rain at dawn, and love we share, that's something rare. The sidewalks in the street, the concrete and the clay beneath my feet begins to crumble, but love will never die, because we'll see the mountains tumble.
Hey everybody, this is Ed Rambeau and welcome to my little corner of the world. I trust all you dads out there had an awesome Father's Day, along with a great beginning of summer. Speaking of summer, let's all hope that this one is a new beginning with regard to COVID, and perhaps we'll start to fill our hearts with music again. For as you all know, music is a wonderful thing. It can make you smile, make you laugh, make you cry, make you want to go out and dance, and so much more. In addition, it can be a great teacher, for there are many songs that offer great lessons. That is, if we take the time to listen. That being said, tonight's theme is in keeping with just that, because I call it Get the Message? Our opening song is a great example because it's a message the lyricist Hal David has been trying to drum into our heads ever since he first wrote it back in 1965. And even to this very day, his message has not been fulfilled, because just as it was in 1965, it still remains today. What the world needs now is love.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another mountain. There are mountains and hillsides enough to climb. There are oceans and rivers enough to cross, enough to last till the end of time. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. That's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another meadow. There are cornfields and wheat fields enough to grow. There are sunbeams and moonbeams enough to shine. Oh, listen, Lord, if you really want to know, just a little love, sweet love. What we need is love, sweet love. Lord, we don't need another meadow. There are cornfields and wheat fields enough to grow. There are sunbeams and moonbeams enough to shine. Oh, listen, Lord, if you really want to know, what the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. I said not for some, I said everyone. Not for some, but for everyone. Lots of love for everyone, not for one. I said everyone, not just one.
A musical director on one of my cruise ship performances happened to be an old friend I'd known for a long time. His name was Dick Gallagher, and he wrote an off-Broadway show entitled When Pigs Fly, which I'd seen in New York prior to our reunion on that cruise ship. Remembering one of the songs from that show that caught my attention, I asked Dick if he'd mind if I included it in my nightly performance aboard the ship. He was thrilled to hear it and happy to know I liked it that much. The main reason it appealed to me was because it not only had a wonderful message, but a great twist on the song title at the end. It's called Laughing Matters, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I did when I first heard it.
Live at 5 and CNN keep us all abreast of breaking stories that can tend to make you anxious and depressed. Problems with no answers hang on like some nagging cough, and every day some brand new issue rears its head to piss you off. Bad guys win, optimism's wearing thin, things are spinning out of control, cynicism's all the fad, world events could make us mad as hatters. Almost every day some underpinning slips away. These aren't laughing matters. Time bombs tick, people keep on getting sick, and a nickel's not worth a cent. Wickedness and greed abound, just as peace is gaining ground. It shatters. Hate is here to stay, and justice goes to those who pay. These aren't laughing matters. The truth is scarier by far than anything that Stephen King could write. The stories in the paper are a daily small decline and fall, spelled out in black and white. What to do? How to take a brighter view when your brain is totally fried. Human spirits need to be leavened by some levity, so take those blues and bounce them off the wall. Keep your humor, please, 'cause don't you know it's times like these that laughing matters most of all.
Thank you, Dick Gallagher, for that wonderful message. By the way, Dick has since left us, but his music lived on tonight, as it will continue to live on forever. Rest in peace, old friend. Moving on with my theme, get the message? No one is a better composer than the gentleman whose song I'm about to sing. He has written numerous hit Broadway shows ranging from A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum to West Side Story. His name, of course, is Stephen Sondheim. But out of the many songs he's written, there's definitely one song that sticks out because it's a wonderful message with regard to our children. You see, they listen. And because they listen, we have to teach them well, which often means unlearning a lot of the stuff we've been taught so that we don't lead them down the wrong path where they can end up making the same mistakes we did. It's all said here very clearly if you just take the time to listen to the lyrics. In other words, consider yourself a child for a minute, because as the song title proclaims, children will listen.
How do you say to your child in the night, nothing's all black, but then nothing's all white? How do you say it will all be alright when you know that it might not be true? What do you do? Careful the things you say, children will listen. Careful the things you do, children will see and learn. Children may not obey, but children will listen. Children will look to you for which way to turn, to learn what to be. Careful before you say, listen to me. Children will listen. Careful the wish you make, wishes are children. Careful the path you take, wishes come true, not free. Careful the spell you cast, not just on children. Sometimes the spell may last past what you can see and turn against you. Careful the tale you tell, that is the spell. Children will listen. How do you say to a child who's in flight, don't slip away and I won't hold so tight? What can you say that no matter how slight won't be misunderstood? What do you leave to your child when you're dead? Only whatever you put in its head. Things that your mother and father have said, which were left to them too. Careful what you say, children will listen. Careful you do it too, children will see and learn. Oh, guide them but step away, children will glisten. Tamper with what is true, and children will turn, if just to be free. Careful before you say, listen to me. Children will listen. Children will listen. Children. Children will listen.
I think the most profound part of that song are the following 4 lines, when Stephen Sondheim wrote, "What do you leave to your child when you're dead? Only whatever you put in its head. Things that your mother and father have said, which were left to them too." And it's so true, isn't it? We should never make the mistake of passing on information just because it was passed on to us. We need to open our hearts and our minds to new ideas and share them with the young so they can go out and investigate avenues we may have had the chance to investigate, but never did. Anyway, that being said, let's move on. In my CD entitled Rambeau Safari, I wrote a little message song myself that deals with taking responsibility and never considering yourself the victim when in reality, it's all you. I call it Up a Creek, and I hope you enjoy it.
There are people who search for the truth from the Wizard of Oz. There are others who gaze at the world through a veil of gauze. Some can never be happy with all that they've got. Others cry in their beer 'cause they ain't got a pot. And when you're in a rut, then you'll always be nothing but weak. And up a creek without a paddle, on a horse without a saddle, instead of fighting an uphill battle that just ain't gonna give up and live. If you don't see it's you that is really controlling your life, and you look at the world as a reason to plunge in the knife, you can start with a bang or begin with a thud. You can dance in the rain or be stuck in the mud. If you can't see the choices you make or the choices you keep, you're up a creek without a paddle, on a horse without a saddle, instead of fighting an uphill battle that just ain't gonna give up and live. People, why can't we all love one another? Hear what I say, people. When will we ever learn we all like our own way? So there's no one to blame but yourself if you never go far. 'Cause the reason you got what you got is you are what you are. So when you got a problem that's heavy to bear, if it's getting you down, take a look who is there. If you can't see it's you, then the rest of your life will be bleak. And up a creek without a paddle, on a horse without a saddle, instead of fighting an uphill battle that just ain't gonna give up and live. Give up and live. If you can't get a grip, or you think that I'm speaking in Greek, you're up a creek.
Unless you're already aware of the composer of this next song, you may be surprised to learn it's Charlie Chaplin. And the message he brings to us is very simple and very important, as he reminds us all to smile our way through everything with his classic composition simply entitled, Smile.
Smile though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by if you smile through your fear and sorrow. Smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. ever so near. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just
For those of you who may have just tuned in, you're listening to Ed Rambeau, and this is My Little Corner of the World on MemoryLaneOldies.com. Tonight's theme, Get the Message? But first, let's all give a warm welcome to America's favorite pussycat, Talking Tom. What's up, little brother?
Well, Eduardo and my adoring fans, I have to say that tonight I'm semi-excited.
Semi?
Yeah, you see, now that most people have been vaccinated, things are starting to open up. And they're now telling us we can have gatherings with up to 10 people without issues. But I don't even know 10 people without issues.
Tom, I'm not even gonna address that. What else is new?
Well, we got a real problem at home.
Oh no, it's nothing to do with Sheldon, I hope.
No, we got a mice problem. There's an infestation.
Mice? Well, you're a family of cats, Tom, so why would you consider that a problem?
Because they scare me.
They scare you?
Yes, they move so fast that they frighten the damn daylights out of me.
Well, I wouldn't let the word get out among the feline community because I don't think there's a self-respecting cat who's afraid of mice.
Well, now you've met one. I've had this problem ever since I was a kitten. My parents even sent me to therapy, but it didn't help.
I can't believe this. You mean to tell me that you're a cat and you've never eaten a mouse?
Eat one? Are you crazy? I can't even go near one.
So what are you going to do? Have you tried calling an exterminator?
No, because I'm too embarrassed.
I can well imagine. Have you tried setting up traps?
Yeah, but we had to remove them.
Remove them? Why?
Because Sheldon's paws are still healing.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and we don't think Angelina's tail is ever going to be the same.
My goodness.
Yeah, you see, my fear of mice is so strong that as a kitten, I couldn't even watch the Mickey Mouse Club. I used to hide behind my litter box.
Well, I'm terribly sorry to hear about your phobia, Tom, but I've got a show to do here, and there's quite a bit more music I have to squeeze in, so I'm afraid you're going to have to say goodnight, little guy.
Okay, fine. But before I go, will you do me one favor?
Of course. Anything. What is it?
Will you please wait until I'm well out of the building before you start playing your next song?
Just get out of here before I call Angelina and have her prepare you a mouse for dinner.
Oh, God, no. Don't even think it. I'm out of here. Good night, everybody. See you in 2 weeks. But for now, my catnip awaits.
Good night, you funny little guy, and give my love to the family. So there you have it, folks. America's favorite pussycat, Talking Tom. Returning now to tonight's theme, Get the Message? Here's a song written by Burt Bacharach and Hal David that always makes me think of 9/11. Mainly because the name of the restaurant on the top floor of the World Trade Center was named Windows on the World, and this song is entitled The Windows of the World. And, interestingly enough, some of the lyrics also have a rather ironic tie-in. So listen closely.
The windows of the world are covered with rain. Where is the sunshine we once knew? Everybody knows When little children play, they need a sunny day to grow straight and tall. Let the sun shine through. The windows of the world are covered with rain. When will those black skies turn to blue? Everybody knows. When boys grow into men, they start to wonder when their country will call. Let the sun shine through. Windows of the world are covered with rain. What is the whole world coming to? Everybody knows. When men cannot be friends, their quarrel often ends. Where some have to die, let the sun shine through. The windows of the world are covered with rain. There must be something we can do. Everybody knows. Whenever rain appears, it's really angel tears. How long must we cry? Let the sun shine through.
On January 1st, 1975, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes released a song whose lyrics continue to remain relevant today. Unfortunately, it's sad that that's the case, and I'm sure you'll understand why if you listen closely to the lyrics of this familiar classic entitled,
Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. No more backwards thinking, time for thinking ahead. The world has changed so very much from what it used to be. There's so much hatred, war and poverty. Yeah. Wake up, all you teachers, time to teach a new way. Maybe then they'll listen to what you have to say. They're the ones who are coming up and the world is in their hands. When you teach the children, teach the very best you can. 'Cause the world won't get no better if we just let it be. No, no, no. The world won't get no better. We gotta change the world, just you and me. Wake up, all you doctors, make the old people well. They're the ones who suffer and catch all the hell. They don't have so very long before their judgment day. Won't you make them happy before they pass away? Yeah. Wake up, all you builders, time to build a new land. I know we it be, let it no, no, no. The world won't get no better. We gotta change the world, just you and me. Yeah. The world won't get no better if we just let it be, let it no, no, no. The world won't get no better. We gotta change the world, just you and me. Make it your part-time job. Make it your part-time job. Make it your part-time job. We all gotta make it a part-time job. Make it your part-time job.
Everyone hopes to find that special someone that's going to change their life and make them happy. But remember, while it's something you want, everybody else out there wants the same. And although it's wonderful to have someone who makes you happy, in the long run, you may find it far more rewarding to be the one responsible for making someone else happy, as acknowledged by the lyrics in this wonderful song.
Make someone happy. Make just one someone happy. Make just one heart the heart you sing to. One smile that cheers you, one face that lights when it nears you, one heart you're everything to. Fame, if you win it, it comes and goes in a minute. Where's the real stuff in life to cling to? Love is the answer. Someone to love is the answer. Once you've found her, build your world around her. Make someone happy. Make just one someone happy, and you will be happy too. Someone to love is the answer. And once you've found her, build your world around her. Come on and make someone happy. Make just one someone happy, and you will be happy too. Yes, you will be so very happy too.
My final song for this evening was composed by me and incorporates a message within a message. It begins by talking about the risks one needs to take in order to find love, and goes on to say that if we all join in and reach out, the entire world can come together and find love. From my CD entitled Until the Real Thing Comes Along, here's my original composition entitled The Only Way to Get to Mars.
Take a chance, don't hesitate. Love may be around the corner, so take the risk, 'cause love isn't easy to find. But remember that the only way to get to Mars is to shoot for the stars. And if we all shoot for the stars together, love can be ours. The only way to get to Mars is to shoot for the stars. And if we all shoot for the stars together, love can be ours. Can be ours. Chase your dreams, don't hold back. Don't hold back. Never take no for an answer. 'Cause as for dreams, only dreamers can win. And remember that the only way to get to Mars is to shoot for the stars. And if we all shoot for the stars together, love can be ours. The only way to get to Mars is to shoot for the stars. Shoot for the stars. And if we all shoot for the stars together, love can be ours. The only way to get to Mars is to shoot for the stars. Shoot for the stars. And if we all shoot for the stars together, love can be ours. The only way to get to Mars is to shoot for the stars.
Yes, my friends, the only way to get to Mars is to shoot for the stars. And if we all shoot for the stars together, love can be ours. I hope you take that message along with you as we say goodnight, because with nothing but love in my heart, this is Ed Rambeau, and from my little corner of the world to yours, here's wishing you always continue to shoot for the stars, and may they shine on you forever. Now let's return to Mr. Ron Baker and Ron's Record Shop. Good night with buckets of love, everyone.